Welcome to Public House, intimate conversations with people making a difference in the Hudson Valley. And now from Paula's house in Poughkeepsie, here's Paula Young.
Hi, good morning, and welcome to Public House. Today I am delighted to introduce you to well-known, extraordinary musician Paul Pesco. Hello,
Hi there.
Paul.
Hi,
Welcome
Paula.
to the pub.
Well, thank you for having me. I
So
love
good
it.
to see you.
So good to see you as well.
So you live in the Hudson Valley. You live
I
in
do.
Millbrook.
Millbrook.
And you were born upstate New York.
Yes, I was born in Canandaigua,
Right,
which
Canandaigua.
is a suburb of Rochester,
Yes.
the city. And it's my father grew up there, and my grandparents immigrated from Sicily
Yes, I know.
and moved up. Actually, my grandfather moved from Palermo to Rome, New York. That is.
Well, let's talk about who Paul Pesco is. I obviously know you are a brilliant musician. You
Well,
have played
thank you.
guitar for the likes of, shall I, Madonna. As a matter of
Yes.
fact, you have a wonderful video of yourself with very long hair and no shirt dancing with her.
Yeah, well, she wasn't paying me enough, and we couldn't afford a shirt, apparently.
You played with Joan Baez.
Joan
You
Baez.
played with Carlos Santana.
Yes,
You played.
I've jammed with Carlos.
Tell
and,
us everything about you and what you do.
Wow, how much time do we have here? So, actually, I've as a teen, when I first started playing, we all have our heroes, and the initial influence, I'd say, were guitar heroes like Jimi Hendrix, who still is one of my favorite guitarists. But as my tastes evolved, or as the taste evolved, and I started listening to more music, I come from a classical background. My father's a music teacher and opera singer. He sang professionally in Europe for about 5 years. So my family moved to Germany. But as my music abilities and my taste evolved, I started reading the credits on records, on albums. My sister had Carole King Tapestry, James Taylor, and I noticed that, okay, wait a minute, James Taylor sings, and he plays guitar and sings backgrounds on Tapestry, as well as Danny Korchmar. And I looked at Steely Dan records, and I saw that Larry Carlton, Jay Graydon, Steve Lukather, Elliot Randall, all these amazing session musicians were playing on multiple artists' records, and the artists would come and go, but the studio musicians, they stayed. They played on everybody's things, and so that to me was a big inspiration. And I said, well, those are the guys I want to be like, and so I set my sights fairly early on. By the time I was 13, 14 years old, I had my mind set on being a studio musician.
So tell me all the musicians you have played with alongside.
Gosh, it started off early on. I met Madonna. As I was in a band, and we rehearsed at a studio in New York City called Studio Instrument Rentals, SIR. And if you look at their marquee on any given day, I mean, Foreigner, The Village People, Blondie, Aerosmith, Peter Tosh.
Right.
All these bands were coming through, and I ended up getting a job there as a rehearsal technician, and I met everybody.
And you are amazing. Now we have very little bit of time, so just tell me, you bring all this talent, you moved to Millbrook,
Yes.
You're in the Hudson Valley, you have a huge recording studio there.
I do. I have a great studio.
In 100 minutes or less.
I moved here
Yes.
because I was working with an artist who you may have heard of, Daryl Hall.
Yes, of course.
I was touring with Hall & Oates.
Right.
And Daryl started a television show called Live from Daryl's House.
And you played with that.
And I did 38 episodes of that show as not only the guitar player, but the musical director. I worked with the artists. I worked with Daryl. I prepared the charts.
That's
and
amazing.
Would delegate out the jobs to the various musicians in the band and say, hey, okay, listen, this is what you got to do, blah, blah, blah.
So you're going to be here on the 9th
I'll
playing.
be here at the Public House on
I can't
December
wait.
9th,
Now,
and
quickly,
I'm really
just
excited.
tell me one answer. What makes your heart beat?
Music. I love playing music. I feel incredibly just fortunate to do this for a living. It's something that it's not really work for me, and I enjoy it so much.
Wow, listen, you inspire me. I've listened to your music. You play guitar as though heaven sent you. So thank you for coming to the pub.
Well, check out my Wikipedia page, and that you can get a complete list.
Yes,
there's
I actually was there.
allmusic.com,
Cool.
and also discogs.
Very cool.
.com, which will give you pretty much a comprehensive list of the albums that I've played on if you put my name in the search window.
Okay.
And just check out paulpesco.com.
Paul Pesco, Pesco. I could sit here with you all day. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but I just
thank you so
for
much.
coming
I love
in.
you.
I love you. Yay. And you're going to be here on the 9th. So be here on the 9th to listen to Paul. He's going to have some musicians with him.
Be there or be square.
And thanks for tuning into Public House. It's really good to see you, Paul.
Awesome.
I'm sorry you had to. Hi, I'm Paula Young, and I'm the proprietor of Paula's Public House right here in the town of Poughkeepsie. Please join me any day of the week except Sunday for wonderful food and wonderful cheer. Come here and sit down and have a drink at the bar, or please join us for a meal. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Thanks again.